Am I doing something wrong? So, I have two half-brothers, one from my mom and one from my dad. I'm the youngest among the three of us. My brother from my mom, whom I'll call C, is currently jobless and relies on my dad's financial support while my mom is actively looking for a job. Growing up, my mom allowed C to do whatever he pleased, and he didn't even finish college. Now, at 31 years old, he remains unemployed and without a partner. My mom feels disappointed in herself for enabling this situation, so she decided to invest in my extracurricular activities in order to make sure I had opportunities for personal growth and accomplishments. She enrolled me in Arabic, piano, English, and Romanian. I live in Romania, as well as swimming. While I personally didn't enjoy piano lessons, I participated to please my mom and make my parents proud. Unfortunately, swimming became too expensive, so I had to give it up. On the other hand, my other half-brother from my dad, whom I'll refer to as H, is 3 years older than me, but academically challenged. He spent 4 years preparing for the 8th grade exam, which determines the high school one can attend, but achieved unsatisfactory results of 7.20 in math and 8 in Romanian. His highest grades were only 8. In contrast, I finished my school year with an overall grade of 9.88 and scored a 9 in math and physics, with the rest being 10s. These accomplishments placed me in second place in my class. Despite my superior academic performance and potential, my dad always favors H and defends him. For instance, whenever I visited H's house, as he mostly lives with his mom, he would frequently place his feet on my face, in my mouth, ears, on my nose, eyes, just everywhere. Similarly, when H was at my house, he even put his feet in my chips, literally contaminating my food. I repeatedly asked my dad to intervene and tell H to stop, but he never did. Moreover, during our recent family vacation, H consistently frightened me, causing me to flinch. Each time I asked H to stop, my dad would question why I was asking him to stop and dismiss his actions as harmless pranks. It's important to note that H often scared me in a variety of ways, making it more disturbing. I struggle to comprehend why my dad favors H despite my own achievements and efforts. I do more than him, consistently attend extracurricular activities, and have clear goals for my life. All I desire is fair treatment from my dad. I don't want him to favor me, but I yearn for equal treatment and recognition. Even my mom, who is not H's mom, defends my dad and H, finding excuses for their behavior. Another unfortunate realization is that my dad and I rarely have one-on-one conversations. When he is home, he spends most of his time on his phone, disconnected from us. My mom, on the other hand, has her own set of issues that make the situation more challenging, but I consider her even worse than my dad. Yesterday, I was simply pouring cold water from the fridge into my water bottle when my dad unexpectedly yelled at me. He thought I was holding the water in my mouth and scolded me, saying that he had already told me not to do that. He said a lot more hurtful things, but I couldn't swallow the water immediately due to its cold temperature. These incidents have left me feeling confused and wondering if there is something wrong with me. Am I not doing enough? I strive to improve my grades and excel in extracurricular activities, but I can't help but question why my brother is perceived as better than me.